Aside from some outer logs that I chopped while working on the last episode, let's pick up right where we left off. Hello there! My name is Ishtari, and I am actually working on a skill that I haven't worked on much outside of lamping it since getting 99 in it. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to figure out the logistics of working on getting all the other skills that I need to get to 100. I've got 6 skills to get to 100, those being Strength, Smithing, Runecrafting, Hunter, Summoning, and Divination. Summoning and Runecrafting seem like good double experience candidates. I can make the Chaos runes on the next double experience probably, and maybe even do some of the summoning, or all of it, I don't know. Or, for summoning, I could just go to the Halloween event. Yeah, let's change scenery. Anyways, yeah, I'll take care of the rune crafting next double experience, and with the spare time I'll probably work through the wines, making wines from the grapes that I've been gathering lately. Divination, I'm not entirely sure what the best method is. It's probably just going to a colony and instead of converting to energy, you convert the memories and the energy together. I don't remember exactly what the deal is with divination, the proper way of doing it. Hunter, I can probably do some Grenwall hunting, at least for a little bit, because I'm going to need it for the overload potions. And then smithing, that is a lot of research. Because smithing has changed since I got 99. On the other hand, strength will be very easy to take care of. I'm just going to go to some mob that drops a lot of easy clue scrolls so that I can start replenishing those. I think the focus of clue scrolls for now will just be doing a bunch of easies. So that way I can farm those for now. And maybe build up a supply of like one specific item that I can turn into fortunate components later on. We'll see. So this candle is the one that always goes out for me for some reason. Ah. It changes. It's been pretty consistent there. I've done the ritual probably like 10 times total, and every single time except this last time it was over here. I suppose for clarity, I meant right here. Mind you, this isn't going to be the quickest experience gain ever, but it'll give me some time to think about what I'm gonna do next. Not even gonna be home this weekend, so I considered just doing this, during the weekend when I was able to get on my phone and do it. But I've just given myself some bonus XP from Hodments and regular oddments, and hopefully that'll speed it up some. I've already got the supplies for the smithing and hunting as well. But I think I might just do the strength training next. I don't know. I was trying to be here whenever I got the fireworks, but I just missed them. But I've got 100 summoning. Now to move on to strength, I suppose. Let me see what the best will be for that. Farm run. This will probably be the last time that I'm here for a while, so I may as well turn in my confections and do the spooky points as well. Let's go ahead and open the bags. So I've got 2 different tokens from that. I got the spooky hair mask and the Soul Witch token. And I've got 2 of each as well, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of each, and then I can sell the other two. That should be about 10 mil. Alright, so I got a bunch of random cosmetic stuff from that. Now let's do the farm run. Actually, I may hold on to those tokens. Maybe I'll give them to a clanmate or a friend. But also I'm gonna do my strength training through Grardor. I also have to do the collection log there. So I'm just gonna be very real with you. My gear is not the best, and it's not in the best shape either. I have Malevolent with Emberkeen boots and Razorback gauntlets. I had gotten it before they ever made Masterwork. Oh wow, I'm taking a hit right there, that hurt. I had gotten it before they came up with Masterwork. So, that's the next goal. I'm not sure if I want to make it or if I want to, you know, do something else, like buy it. Because it isn't that expensive, but I'm gonna need to earn the money back. I've also already got the pet at this place, so... I am hurting though, I may have to flick on... Fleck, that's crazy. I'm not even sure that this will be enough to make it through the hour. I'm actually much closer to getting 100 smithing than I thought I was. See, yep, there we go. And I still have to finish this one, and I have another unfinished smithing item to do. But I stopped doing Grardor because I'm gonna need to do something about my armor and weaponry for melee. It is not looking good. And I'm gonna need to figure that out. I've been using this opportunity to look through my clan's history. Kingdom of Varrock, by the way. And we're actually 18 years old as of October 5th, which is pretty impressive, I would say. We started in October 5th, 2006, and we're not quite going as strong as we used to, but we're still kicking at least. I swear, at this rate I'm going to get the next level in Herblore before I get the supplies to do it on double XP. I was gonna use this opportunity to try and talk to you, but well, I mean, I can barely keep up, let alone organize my thoughts into what I want to say. Decided to make the switch here for Hunter. From what I was reading, the XP rates are something like 600k an hour. And it's way less intensive. So, it only makes sense. I've got to come here to handle this thing at some point in the background over here. But I was wanting to talk about the nostalgia that I was getting from reading the history a little bit more. Because it's reminded me just how different the community for this game was back then. Not only are we all rather busy adults with lives to live, we also just don't play the game in the same way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the XP rates here are way better. So I've actually decided to just go ahead and go do rune crafting through the rune span, because the only runes that I really would want to make through the abyss right now are Chaos and Soul. I can't make Soul, and Chaos are actually made at a loss, so I'm going to be buying those instead of trying to make them. I could make other types though, probably through the Abyss, but I don't know that it's as good. XP is just doing it through the Runespan, which is semi-AFKable, you know? Or it could be done on my phone. So on my melee gear, I think I'm just going to end up buying Masterwork and maybe Drygore longswords. For now, that seems to be the most economical choice that I can make. And I'm gonna have to use the time that I am able to play working on making a bunch of money. Just to clarify, I meant the time that I have to fit in before the weekend. Because the only thing that I'll be able to fit in this weekend is stuff that's easy to do on my phone in my spare time. So probably divination training and runespan training as well. And the reason I've decided to do this for this video is because, well, for one, I wanted to round everything out to be at least 100. I don't know if there's any sort of like clan announcement or friend announcement for that, but just for my sanity, I want to get everything to 100. It's so close, I may as well just do it. But also to try new things like this. See, I'm glad I looked at the wiki, because I would have been rather disappointed if all I had done was just do crystal skill champas, which I haven't done in the past, but it's the same as Grenwall hunting, which I did all the way from like 75 to, or whenever you can unlock them, I think it's 75 to 99 back in the day. So good foresight to make hunter urns the week before I needed them. It's almost like I kind of planned this out in advance. Not the details, mind you, but I knew last week that I was wanting to go ahead and just round off my skills to 100. You know, here's a good boss that I can probably go melee. Yeah, I've had this Reaper for 4 years, maybe? Roundabout. I should have just done the other way of doing it, but for some reason I decided to do it just fighting Jad. Now I've got like 9 fire capes. But doing that will clear out the Reaper task, although I can definitely just go to death and clear it out by asking him for a new one. But I can do this and then get a new Reaper task, and if it's a decent melee one, maybe I can go do it. Aren't dummies like mega good experience? I think I have a lot of those. Still have to clear out the Reaper task though. I'm gonna handle it through Necromancy because Necromancy is just king right now. Runescape, or rather Jagex, needs to do something about it. At least that's kind of how I feel. Anytime I switch to anything other than Necromancy, I just feel very, very, very weak. Almost absurdly weak. I haven't like tried my range gear at Kree, which I know for a fact is good, or even at Nex. But or Araxi even. But both melee and mage, which mage was pretty good. Mage was alright, it was passable. It's just it's not doing it for me like Necromancy does. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to Necromancy I'm out of touch with how the other skills work. I don't know. You know, I think I remember why I had the Mizuyari. or have still. And I'm pretty sure it's because I was going to do Corporal Beast. I don't remember if I ever ended up doing the Corporal Beast kills, but I know for a fact that I'd never got any sigils, so it definitely didn't earn its value back, and certainly hasn't since. After I get 120 Necromancy, I'll just be kind of working on the other 3 skills, combat skills evenly. I'll probably continue to train Slayer and just choose the right things. Alright. I am under 8K. Oh, and I am starting to send these to my inventory. Hold on here. Oh wow, that increased very quickly. I'm up to under 3K now. I'm very excited about this. This is an odd goal for me, but having it be a nice round number is a good feeling, and there it is. Alright, I guess it's time to go kick Grardor's ass again. I was just thinking about recording, and then I got a Bando's boots drop, so that is pretty cool, actually. There's the first, and I think I have most or all of the War Priest now, so I'm hoping this picks up well. Although these Bando's boots are dirt cheap nowadays. Yeah, so I'm here now. It's still a bit tough. I think that's because I don't have any perks. Perks definitely really amp things up. Could also just be, I don't know, maybe the weapon type. I have no idea what's going on. See, that was a really good one, but I've had some where he just wrecks me. I think maybe I'll do like an hour or two and then I'll just push through on the combat dummies though. Because this is still pretty slow and I'm pretty sure those combat dummies are very quick. And even quicker on double XP, which is why everybody saves them until then. Yeah, like this last one. Look at me right now. Look at me. Look at me! But I'm missing 3 pieces of War Priest, so at least I can get those for the log. It might be worth crap, but at least I got a rare drop finally. Getting close to 100 strength. Got about a mannequin or 2 left after this one. Spent last night chopping down trees, elder logs. Essentially, I'm just trying to equalize my fishing and wood cutting, because my fishing is way ahead of my wood cutting, but it's a skill that I kind of do, you know, I'll do wood cutting, and then I'll go fishing, and then I'll go to Het's Oasis, or not even necessarily in that order for my AFK hours, or on mobile even. Looks like last one, maybe? There it is, 100 strength. Only 2 more skills. That will be this weekend, though. So, I seem to have come down with some sort of stomach virus or something, so I had to come home early. I was supposed to be coming home tomorrow night, but I ended up getting back tonight on Saturday. I'm not sure how well this will pick up, but I didn't really do any work on any of this last night because I started getting sick. And so still not feeling all that well, but I can at least try to work on this. So next day, I'm feeling a bit better. Just got a raging headache right now, but let's finish this off, I guess. I've got 289,000 until 100. Alright, getting very close to 100 divination here. I've got like 60 chronicles too. When I start making the push for 120 divination, I'm gonna have to do a lot of prep work on that because this is very slow, but there are a lot of things that I'm seeing that are able to, bump it up to be a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. Like that new item from the Gate of Elidinus. Or Elidinus? I'm not sure how that is pronounced. And then there's Memory Crushing Scrimshaws, which will probably speed it up some. But then again, I have the Brooch of the Gods equipped, and I'm not entirely sure what that will do. If I can just have it in my inventory or what, I need to figure that out. Because I kind of have the same problem when it comes to wood cutting right now. Okay, I'm thinking it's this one or the next one. If it's not, then my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just start converting this. Should get the level from it. Yep, there it is. Wow. Only one more skill and then I'll be completely rounded up. Finish converting all this and then I'll move on. Actually, I'll go ahead and I'll do my oyster for this month. Alright, that one's not too great. That's fine. I'm gonna end up getting a level off of this in fishing, by the looks of things. I didn't even know I was that close. Okay, well, not on this one. And now let's do the reset. Worse than the first one, that's funny. Alright, well, let's finish this one up and get my fishing level, I suppose. There's 106 fishing. Alright, that's done. On to Runespan. Actually, I don't think I've done a farm run since I've started on this goal for this week. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so it's been a while and it's going to take me a little bit to figure all this crap out again, but I'm here. Apparently there's a yellow wizard somewhere about here, but I do not see him and I don't feel like going on a search right now. Also, the worst part is that I could probably use the Orb of Oculus or Free Cam, whatever you want to call it, to figure that out some, but for whatever reason, in the Runespan, this is what it does for me at least. I don't know if anybody else has this issue. Oh, now it works perfectly. Oh, that's funny. It was spawning in the ground, and then it would just slowly rise, and anytime I tried to move it was also very slow. So this will help me find the yellow wizard some at least. As long as it's close enough, of course. And it doesn't seem like the Brooch of the Gods works from inventory. I didn't think so. This is what I was talking about. I guess it depends on where I stand. I don't know. Because I have it up at max move speed right now. Oh, this is so weird. And now it's just moving by itself. It also doesn't seem like the Orb of Oculus does a very good job here anyways. So, time to search a little bit. I found the Rune Spear core, but I guess somebody completed it before I got here, and it just isn't going away. So, hopefully a new one of those spawns in soon, because that I will go and search for, even if it's on a different floor. And he needs runes that I don't even have, so I'm gonna have to find something that gives mind runes. So he teleported onto one of the islands that I've been using while I was in search of mind runes. And I still don't have mind runes. Got the mind runes, I hope he's in the same place. So he's still in the same place at least. That's very helpful. Hopefully he stays until I get there. Because last time I came across him, he vanished before I could give him the runes. There we go. There we go. I gave it to him. I chose best rune instead of just giving him the runes. Also, I should probably just stay on that island. Okay, so the Rune Sphere core has despawned. I'm not sure when another one will spawn in, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for it, that's for sure.
Many hours later.
Took a little break from Runespan. Just been kind of nursing this headache and had the Hershey squirts, but mostly feeling all better now. Aside from the headache. But I came here because it notified me about the rewards for the final week, so I just came here. I wasn't able to get all of the spooky store stuff during the event. Probably could have fitted in there better, but I just have so many other goals that I have my mind focused on right now. But I did manage to get all of the cosmetics and all the rewards from this year, so at least I won't have to worry about that next year. Anyways, I'm gonna get back. Only got about 100k left. Also been running kind of hot on occasion, but I'm not sure if that's fever hot or Florida hot. Getting very close to 100 here. 100 rune crafting. No message in the chat, which is unfortunate. But hey, can't always get a nice little chat message, huh? Alright, time to recoup my money pouch. First step is to gather some ores. I'm gonna go ahead and make some masterwork armor on my own, from scratch. Could always buy the ores and do it that way, it'd be a lot quicker. But I actually haven't mined a lot of these ores necessary for it at all. So I want to go ahead and do that. Also feeling a little bit nostalgic still, so I decided to revisit some old stomping grounds and see what they look like now. Like the Dwarven Mines. Healthy amount of the ores are already located here, so I don't have to move very far. This is gonna take so much time, and I don't understand why I do this to myself. Like, if I was an Iron Man, I could totally get mining all the ores, smelting them into bars, and then doing the whole process myself from the beginning, but I'm not an Iron Man. Group Iron Man incoming at some point, though. I'm not sure when. I'd rather just focus on my main for now. I'll probably end up over-mining how many ores I actually need, which is a-okay to me. I can just sell the extra or even hold on to them until later, whatever. But the reason for that is because of those perfect juju mining potions. Every so often I'll see an iron spirit pop up into my inventory, and then the next hit it'll go away. Not sure how much extra I get, but it'll definitely be an extra amount. On the other hand, it's Monday, which means it's time for patch notes. I don't normally look through the patch notes anymore, but I figure if I'm going to be doing RuneScape videos, then I should keep up to date with what's going on in the game. And I'm very, very happy about the patch for today because we finally get the Necromancy Slayer helm attachment. I'm half considering just trying to go run off and get that, but not even sure if I can actually fight the monster that drops it. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Very exciting though. So, I believe this is my first time mining Room Night. Possibly. But I do always remember looking at the rocks as I passed through the mining guild here. I'm pretty sure I power mined my way to getting Sarin stones, just dropping all the iron ore everywhere. And when the mining and smithing rework first came out, the very first one, that added all these rocks, I just did Sarin stones because I lacked the motivation to actually, do all of this. But I'm gonna do it now. I've also gotten a couple of achievements while working on this. I guess they're new ones from the group Iron Man, because I believe that's when I started getting those achievements originally. Provisional officer or whatever. Also, I would then just smelt the corrupted ore that I had. I'm pretty sure I still have quite a lot of that corrupted ore, actually. I'll probably end up doing the push for 120 on corrupted ore as well, which means I'll have a ton of leftover corrupted ore, probably. Well, this video was kind of all over the place, and it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But I got a lot done, and I got a good start on the month of November. Really excited to turn these ores into bars, and then those bars into glorious bars, and so on, but I do believe that's where I'm going to call this video. I've got to finish putting this one together, and it's coming out tomorrow, so no time to play around. So if you like this video, go ahead and do that, or if you felt the opposite way, you can do that too. While you're down there, why don't you leave a comment or even possibly subscribe or follow me on X at IshTariRS. Until next time, happy game.
Bye, have a great time.